Previously on Bombay.
Because of what we wrote last year, I think that we should issue an apology.
I should have never left the club after what happened last year.
You went back, didn't you?
I needed it.
No. You wanted it. You could stay away, but you chose not to.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Why shouldn't you get what you want?
Thinking of running for student union president.
I'll help you.
Do you have any idea what you have done?
I uploaded a video.
On Instagram?
You took the club in this direction last year, and when the fight was over, the dust settled, you went away.
You never even called. Just pretended it didn't exist.
The CAC is going to serve a notice to every single one of you. And then you can put it on your resume that you were the president of the college newspaper when it got shut down.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Just open a new packet.
I've never been one to waste. And funny you speak of disgusting because that is not going in our movies.
Of course. ये तो मेरे सर पे डालने के लिए काटा है.
I'm serious.
So am I.
I'm not eating that.
You're going to eat it, and you're going to like it.
Make me. I hate you.
If you knew people called you anemic behind your back, you thank me.
That's just cruel. Hey,
What, you like it now?
didn't say that.
Listen, I want to tell you something, and I don't want to risk upsetting you.
What else did you put in that?
I've planned something for tomorrow.
Oh, no, Ria, I told you I don't want anything.
I know, but it's your 18th birthday. Aren't you just a little bit excited?
Yes, I am. That's why I just want to have dinner with you.
We do that every night.
Not every night.
Listen, why don't you just let me do this for you? Trust me to pull it off. So, did you like the noodles?
Could have been worse. Is that really necessary?
It's the easiest way to maintain a record of our proceedings. Unless you prefer a stenographer.
Mr. Dhingra, before you begin, could you confirm the attendance of your entire club for this meeting?
This is all of us.
Great. And could you once again have on record that you all are aware of the charges laid out by the club administration committee in this inquiry?
You mean consequences for doing our job?
That is not what's happening here.
We would not be here if we hadn't published the article on substance abuse on campus.
This doesn't have anything to do with that.
Oh yeah, I think the Congress has made that perfectly clear.
This is a student union committee with representation of both independents and party members. Mr. Ramanathan, please don't embarrass yourself. Since there seems to be some confusion about this, I don't think it hurt to go over it again.
In the last academic year, Kaleidoscope, at that time called Campus Express, covered the student union elections extensively. We aren't interested in your opinions or biases or the number of pieces you put out. We're interested in 3 articles and just those 3 articles alone. The union legislature is of the view that these 3 articles constitute a serious breach of privacy, well-being, and the safety of students on campus, and therefore a plausible violation of the college bylaws, which of course warrants a shutdown of the club. Our job is to document your story and to have on record what really happened last year.
Make a wish.
just came. Sorry?
You didn't tell me.
Yeah.
Vote for Manas if you want student freedom.
Vote for Manas if you want the courses you need to graduate.
Vote for Manas if you want better services on campus.
Vote for Manas if you want someone who understands the importance of diversity. Vote for Manas if you want to have a say.
This party is so lame. Yeah, even went out.
Where are you going?
I need to pee.
Dude, when are you going to tell her about Aditi? You shut up. Shut the fuck up. It's been 2 weeks. Just keep quiet. I know what I'm doing.
Aren't you gonna eat something?
Oh, I'm not feeling too well.
Oh. So, how's the newspaper thing going?
Can't complain.
Sure you can't. Don't you run the damn place? That's pretty impressive for a first year.
Oh, no. It's structured very collectively, actually. Plus, all the second years are really busy this year.
Oh yeah, I know Dhingra. I think he said the same thing.
Anything would beat working at the stats club though.
I have never understood what the point of that is. You guys just look at spreadsheets all day.
More or less.
Don't you work in the Union Finance Department?
I have for 3 years now. It's felt more like 6 though.
Oh, when's Ria coming?
Oh. I think it'll be another 10 minutes. Where the hell have you been?
Good morning to you too.
I called you like 20 times. I even checked the infirmary.
Stop, I might blush.
Can you tell me now? Can you tell me why you put me through all of that when I just wanted to have dinner with you?
I'm sorry, okay? I know I should have been here. I know how shitty it must have been. I'm really sorry.
Tell me what happened.
Can we please just talk tomorrow? I was really hoping you'd be asleep.
I wasn't asking.
Okay, I'll say it. They're not going to take my case seriously.
What? Who told you that?
I ran into Sakshi while coming here and she's dating this guy who's on the student malpractices board. They're basically going to stall forever.
So you just heard this from some girl?
They're not, it's not going anywhere. They're basically going to drop it.
I mean, how can you assume that though? You just heard this from someone else, who heard this from someone else, who heard this from some...
He is friends with Manas. Okay? Does this not make sense to you? Nothing's going to change while the Congress is still in power. Sakshi said this isn't the first complaint, there are many more. Apparently he's notorious in his batch.
There's got to be something we can do.
Nothing that won't get me in trouble. And I don't have powerful friends.
You've got me. I can write about this.
Bombay, no.
No, you gotta listen to me. This is perfect. I've literally just become the editor of the college newspaper. You've got a story to tell, and I have a way to tell it.
This isn't a story. It's my life. And I've got to live with it every day that I'm here. And there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm literally telling you what to do about it.
Stop it, Bombay. Forget I told you anything about this. Not just today, forget everything from the beginning. Please. I'm sorry about your party.
I don't care about the party.
You're finally here.
What is it, Aisha?
Well, we outsourced the illustrations for the football update.
Whose
article.
illustrations again?
Krishanisha.
Right.
But I'd gotten in touch with my friend Denise.
Yeah, go with the DSC.
Got it.
Wow, you're early.
Good morning to you too.
Do you have an excuse? Because I have class before and after this.
Where's Dingra?
He went for a snack.
Probably a smoke too. That's okay. Call him back in. Get the editorial board together.
But Karan's not here.
Karan's never here. We can't really wait for him anymore.
Cool.
So?
I like it.
Listen, we've known about this for a while.
You mean we've just heard the idea?
Look, kid, the idea is great, which is why it's been discussed several times before, but nobody's been able to get a named source.
And you haven't either. We're not here to write partisan content, and we can't be attacking the Congress.
What? No, I'm not attacking the... Look, this is bigger than just the Congress or Manas.
We can't attack people either.
Will you let her finish?
I'm not attacking anyone, alright? The fact of the matter is that the Student Malpractices Board and by extension any union committee will fail to function as long as the people who run it have their own interests.
Or they could work overtime to go after someone the legislature doesn't like.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Anything you write without actual proof will be nothing short of libel.
Do you think you can convince her? Your source?
Or I can find another.
And this was the first time this came up in the club?
Yes.
We weren't talking to you, Miss Mishra.
Yes, but Pranav and Dhingra were there too, so I don't know why I have to be here.
But the article was published under your name.
We co-wrote it.
Bombay wasn't credited.
She never wanted to be.
This is all you've written so far?
Aisha and I, yes.
You don't have a source.
Tell me something I don't know.
What do you want me to do here? Put this on my Instagram and resign from the Congress and protest?
No, of course not. You're my only source inside the Congress.
Nice. I've always wanted to be a pawn in someone else's game. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but don't you want to, reboot?
What do you mean?
You and I are the only people from our school in here. Nobody knows who you are yet. I don't know, maybe try new things, make some friends. Is this really worth your time? Is this how you want to be known?
You were right. You have no place to say this. Can you just find me another source?
What about the girl who told you all of this?
She's unwilling.
Because?
Because it's private?
Exactly. It's the same kind of private for everyone else I know too. They try to avoid bringing up over snacks kind of private.
Is there nothing you can do?
Going after cases that haven't gone anywhere isn't going to earn me any favors from the party.
Wait, you actually care about the college congress?
Listen, this sucks, but these kind of problems are going to happen even if you give the independents a chance. It's about the people in power, not the party. But there is a side of the party that I don't like. There are other issues that you can write about. I may be able to help with that.
No, it's not the college congress I'm after. I just need to get this story out.
Then your original source will need to come through.
Morning. Don't you mean afternoon? It's morning somewhere.
You working on something?
I took this really silly sociology course this sem. Finishing a paper for that.
What are you writing about?
The 3 poisons of Buddhism.
Which are?
Lust, hate, and my personal favorite, delusion.
Can it wait for a while?
Can you wait for a while? This is due tonight. Okay, I guess you can't. I have to show you something. Please don't be mad. But since you've asked me not to, sure. Are you actually not mad? I knew you wouldn't let this go. I fucking know you. But at least you didn't mention my name. And you're showing it to me before it goes out. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to discuss. I want you to see for yourself, in this state, the article doesn't work. Seems fine to me. The Express has considered running a story like this before. It's not the first time this has happened to someone. If it is a widespread thing, you can publish it as it is and it'll still resonate with people. That isn't enough. We need someone to point the story back to. You know, someone to confirm it when we get questioned, because these are heavy allegations. I don't want to do this, Bombay. You deserve this. And they need to be outed. Please, let me help you. What if I say no? What will you do if I refuse? Will you let this go if I ask you to? No.
Why did she want to be credited for the article?
The source was her roommate. She told me that a
Direct or personal link between the source and the writer is just not going to help us. You know, people might say it's a conflict of interest.
But you've written most of it.
I know, but this is a solid article, Aisha. The best we've got this year. Do you really want them to poke a massive hole in it over a technicality?
Are you sure you're okay with this? You've done so much work.
Yes, but that's okay. There'll be more things to slap my name on.
She even told the EB that she was withdrawing credit because I did most of the work and she felt like she didn't deserve it. I just went along with it.
Why?
I don't know. I trusted her. I was stupid.
And what happened after the article came out?
Well, nothing. I don't really know what we expected, but no one really reacted. A few of my friends shared it, but that was more so because I wrote it. There wasn't even an official statement from the union about it. They didn't think it was worth addressing.
What was Bombay's reaction to all of this?
How is this relevant?
We'll come to you in a bit.
You started this sham of an inquiry claiming our articles are affecting people negatively. Tell me how this article affected anyone.
Your roommate withdrew her complaint the day your article came out.
What?
From Riya Vadhavan to the Student Malpractices Board. Greetings. In the light of recent events and after some consideration, I would like to withdraw my complaint lodged with the board on 21st September this year. I bear no ill will towards the accused, the board, or the union. I do this of my own free will and choice. Thank you.
I didn't know. She didn't tell me.
I wonder why. I hope this answers your question, Miss Mishra.
What did the club do next?
We double down.
Are you coming to class this week?
Really? Is that what you're thinking about?
I don't know. You didn't come last time.
My TA-ship has been suspended.
Why?
Professor Chabra wasn't really eager to keep me on after finding out about all of this.
I think we did as well as we could have.
What's even the point of this? What are they going to get by going after these articles?
Malign our reputation, stall our inductions.
This will affect inductions.
We can't admit anyone as long as the inquiry is on. Union rules.
Well, not officially anyway.
Are you serious right now? You really want to break more rules while all of this is still going on?
In for a penny.
Guys, inductions are not our top priority anymore.
Oh, fuck off! All of you!
Are you going to make a scene, Dhingra?
I told you! I told all of you! We shouldn't have published that article. I mean, we wrote an entire piece on something that she found under her door.
You heard them. None of this has anything to do with my piece.
Oh, what are you? Fucking 12? The Congress has been sitting on this for a year now. I kept them at bay. Me! I agreed to tone down the coverage. You knew about this. Rehan told me he'd get the club shut down. I told him I'd get Bombay thrown out.
Well, seems only one of you could keep your word.
He only wants her word.
They didn't go after us last year because she left. But they're not holding back anymore.
This isn't about Bombay, it's about the Congress. We can't start fighting amongst ourselves.
Her sister is running for president.
I did not know.
Do you really expect us to believe that? Really? Do either of you believe that?
I don't care what you believe. I was more shocked than anyone else and I should have known all along.
Please, just stop this shit, alright? You've always been their problem, since day one. And now that your sister's running for president, you're literally a walking conflict of interest. Dhingra, sit down. You don't know how I can make this right anymore.
What do you mean, make this right?
He means he's thinking of new creative ways to kiss Rehan's ass.
I need to save the club.
Why exactly? To keep it defunct in all but name. What's even the point of that? If both of you agree I should leave, then I will. Otherwise, I'll see you for the next round of nonsense tomorrow.
How else can I get to the Congress?
Is this going to be your whole personality from now on? What the fuck?
I thought you knew about other activities your precious little party is involved in.
I thought my precious little party was beneath you. That this was just helping a friend.
This is still helping her.
The only way to help her is to throw the Congress out of power.
Then contest the election. Tell everyone why you're running. Fight them head on.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't fight an election, okay? This is the only way I can do what I need to do. Will you help me?
Sorry about your cigarette.
It's okay. I stole a bunch already. Meet me tonight after dinner.
Think of the College Congress not as one big unit, but as a collective of people, led by one core team, headed by the president, in charge of the party and the union.
The union when you're in power, you mean?
We're always in power. This election, it'll be Manas Malhotra, a third-year English major. The actual party has two wings. The legislative half is what most people see. This is where I am. We handle the day-to-day running of the party and occupy posts in the union. The other half is the actual election machinery. They're responsible for everything, from recruitments to social media to bringing up student politics and casual conversation.
What?
And that's the legitimate side. I don't know much right now, but I'm pretty sure the Congress has a network of dealers affiliated with them.
How does that even work?
People who buy from them continue to think that the Congress will subsidize rates as long as they're in power, and look the other way when someone gets in trouble with disciplinary committees. A guy called Rehan Joshi has a big stake in this half. I don't know of what any other names right now.
Yeah, I know him. Our batch?
Yeah.
But I can't give you any solid information until after the election.
That won't do. This entire thing is pointless if the Congress ends up winning. I need something right now. Anything.
The next best thing I can give you is union fund malpractice.
That's not very interesting.
It will be once your headlines read, Congress gives more money to clubs with its buddies and barely enough to anyone else.
Do you have any solid proof?
Only a very small number of people can actually give you any information on this. Manas and company will know exactly who outed them depending on what you publish.
I get it. It's a big risk.
No, it's not, because I don't have the information in the first place. Only someone from the union finance department can give you that. And the chances of that are pretty slim unless they enjoy being ostracized.
I'll take those odds.
Bombay, think about this again. All you have is one lead on a club fund discrepancy. There are like 3 random independents running against Manas and they're barely campaigning. Do you think this is going to do anything except make you more enemies? Is this even worth it?
Really?
Atakai.
So we're just not gonna talk?
Okay. How many classes did you have today, Gayatri?
I don't give a shit how many classes you or I had today. Why did you lie to me? You told me you were done writing for Kaleidoscope.
I wasn't sure myself if I was back yet.
No, see, you didn't say that. You said you were done with them. A year ago. No connections there. You couldn't even get me an interview.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I guess I just wanted to keep it to myself for a little while.
And now everybody knows. I mean, everyone. Friends in my batch who didn't even know what the student union was until yesterday now know that they're putting my sister, the newspaper girl, on trial.
Look, I know you're upset. If I were in your place, I'd be too. I'd be livid. Just bear with me a little. It'll all be over soon.
And what if they shut down the club?
It's not going to come to that.
You don't know that. What are they going to discuss tomorrow?
Satvik's article.
Mr. Jha, did you write this article or did Miss Mishra write it for you?
Yes, that was me. And Akanksha Verma, who has graduated now.
And this was always how it was intended to be?
No.
We were just going to write a piece on the student union budget for the year. It was routine, but then Bombay happened across a list of fund discrepancies over the last 2 years, showing clubs with a Congress member in its core team receiving proportionally bigger budgets than others, regardless of other factors.
And how did you come across this information, Miss Mishra?
An anonymous whistleblower mailed me.
And you bought it?
How did you get the information?
A guy I met at a party.
There are no discrepancies in the department with the club funding, intentional or otherwise.
There's 6 ITs in your batch, 4 of whom are business majors, and you have classes with 2. How long do you think it'll take your girlfriend and I to figure out who's who?
You blackmailed a guy?
And what happened after you published the article?
It didn't go very well.
The student union released a statement within an hour. They made all financial records public, and all clubs, even those that were allegedly mistreated, vouched for them. We were wrong.
Hello?
Where did you get that information from?
Listen, I was stupid.
It's all wrong. All of it. Clearly manipulated. You've been fucking punked. I thought you were...
Your boyfriend is cheating on you with some Aditi, most likely Narayan or Sharma. You're welcome.
Who sent you the email?
I don't know.
Can you show it to us?
I deleted it almost immediately. I just downloaded the spreadsheets.
Bullshit.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? It won't happen next time.
There is no next time, Bombay. We're putting you on probation.
What? I'm literally editor-in-chief.
The club charter gives the EB the right to suspend your jurisdiction on published material.
You can still run the site, but you can't publish or post anything without it going through us.
And you're not pitching any articles for the rest of the year.
This is ridiculous.
It's either this or we recommend you be expelled.
Everyone's agreed.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you just throw her out?
Some of us wanted to, but nobody cared about this as much as her. We couldn't bring ourselves to expel her, and we regretted it.
What did you do?
I moved on. I remembered I have classes and assignments here too. So easy to lose track of that sometimes. And I focused on more important things.
Okay, have you practiced the verse chords? No, this is an E major. This is an A minor. And your fingers falling flat on the strings. Okay, how about you play the riff once more? Again. Again. No. You're hopeless. Do you have club work tomorrow?
No. Why?
It's the election.
Right. I just forgot.
Have you guys planned anything?
I think Pranav might have an article about the results later. No, not really.
Is this because of what happened with Satvik's article?
I don't know. It's probably a lot of things. I've just lost interest.
Do you just want to get pizza in the room then?
Can't. I'll probably be in the library.
What are you working on?
There's this course on interwar American literature. 4,000 word paper.
Yikes.
It's actually very interesting, just a lot of work. Funny how this essay doesn't seem daunting to me, but
Writing a paragraph on anything I don't care about is so frustrating.
It's fine. We can just do something fun after you're done with it.
Sure.
The counting is almost over, and here at the Campus Express, we can call in the results of the election in favor of the College Congress. Along with securing 57 seats out of the 100 in the legislature, the union president will once again be a Congress member for the third time in a row. I have him here with me, Manas Malhotra. So Manas, how are you feeling?
I'd like to thank everyone in the college for coming out to vote today, especially during exam week. And on
I'd like to thank all of you for being here with us across these proceedings. We'll start the third and final session tomorrow at 10 a.m., following which the panel will have a closing line of questions for all of you, and we will vote on the future of the...
Wait. What? What vote?
Miss Mishra, this whole inquiry was always going to culminate with a panel vote.
We were under the impression that the panel would only conduct proceedings and make a recommendation.
Yes, Mr. Dhingra, but our recommendation is voted on and ultimately binding on the legislature.
So as I was saying, we'll meet tomorrow for the last time to discuss the third article in question. We won't be joined by any former members since its author is already among us.
I guess we can just disband on our own.
What are you talking about?
There's no way out of this, you know. First they'll come for the club, and they'll get it shut. They already have a majority in the panel, and 3 of them are from the Congress. And then they'll come for us. Individual charges. They have a vendetta.
So your solution is to roll over and beg?
Nothing else comes to mind. And I'm sorry, but I'd like to graduate in a few weeks. Not tell my parents about a suspension.
What's tomorrow's article about? Maybe we can make a defense?
It's Bombay's last article.
There's no defending it. I'm sorry. I need to salvage what I can from this. Kaleidoscope will be finished tomorrow.
What are you doing?
Where are you going, Dhingra? What about the club? Goodbye, Pranav. I'm sorry.
Yes?
I'm sorry. I think I left something here.
Everything happens for a reason.
Things just happen, we make up the reasons.
Are you ready to get it back? Please, have a seat.
No needles and no touching.
Don't worry, you'll get everything you need. And more than what you want. In light of Aryan Dhingra's resignation, the union will recognize you as acting editor, Mr. Ramanathan.
Where's Bombay?
I don't think this is working. Can I have my money back?
Breathe. Did you miss me?
I'm sorry. I overslept. What did I miss?
We waited for you. We can start now.
Question 1. Why do you use and dump poor old Tanvi?
I didn't do anything to Tanvi.
I'm sorry? Did you say something to me?
No, please proceed.
But you use everyone, don't you? You used Karan and you dumped him when you wanted to go back to the Express.
That's not what happened.
You used Aisha to get the committee article published under someone else's name.
Shut up.
You're using your little sister to fight the Congress in case the whole newspaper thing doesn't work. Again.
I never used Ria. What about that? I did all of this for her.
Did you really? Was everything just about me? For me? Did you spill my milk for me too?
I didn't stall your complaint. The Congress did. I was going to help you.
This isn't about that. I asked you to let it go, to move on. I wanted you to be my friend, not my hero.
I was going to fix everything.
I never wanted you to.
The final article came out on election day. But it had nothing to do with the election or the student union. Why did you write it, Miss Mishra?
What was I going to gain from this, Bombay? Was this also for me?
Or was this one for me?
Fuck off.
I think that's a yes.
I would like to begin this piece by congratulating the College Congress. By using every available trick in the book and a fair number from out of it, they have managed to win another year in office. Bravo. Although I could say a lot about how I feel about this, I will cut right to the chase.
Today I have come into possession of a list from a congressman himself. It contains within it the names, numbers and other details of 7 different Congress members, some even occupying ministries in the Union, and all engaging in routine drug drop-offs around campus.
I know our past work has been shaky, underappreciated, and I know our last article did not go as planned. But I will not sit quietly and ignore this information. And I still believe it is my obligation to share this with all of you.
So, President Manas, I implore you to address this. A great many people have voted for you today, and even more people have voted for the members of your party.
I insist that you agree to be publicly interviewed by me this weekend. I will bring my information with me, and upon your request and their attendance, I can even point out these miscreants amongst the crowd. You are responsible for the extent of the substance issue here, and I believe you owe us some answers.
see it?
See what? Bombay? Manas isn't the information.
What?
At his victory party. He fell.
What do you mean he fell?
He took something and he didn't get up.
Is he okay?
I don't know. Bombay? Bombay, are you there?
You've been through so much. Then again, you probably deserve much worse. Did everything here make you what you are? Or were you always like this?
Don't jump.
Is it done? Is it over?
Shrishti and Akash are firmly with Rehan, practically planted by him. They were always going to vote to shut you.
And the independents?
Well, they're independents, so they're running for seats in the House again, but that didn't mean they enjoyed voting in your favor.
Which leaves you.
Which leaves me. What? Seriously?
I'm not going to stand here and let you gloat, Tanvi. Congratulations, you're on Rehan's leash now.
You're incorrigible.
I'm sorry, Tanvi. I'm sorry for whatever I did in 10th grade or last year or wherever, but you and I are fucking even now.
I voted to keep Kaleidoscope open. You jackass!
Why?
Do you think I enjoy seeing that slimy son of a bitch be president? Do you think I want to hand him over another term? I've put in real work over the last 2 years. I've used my position to actually help people. I'm tired of him reaping the rewards. You haven't done a single selfless thing in your life, Bombay. So don't expect me to return any favors. Your club is still of some use to me, and so is your sister. Keep in touch.